at the backyard barbecue. Ice cold beer, Mountain Dew. What more can you ask for? It's summertime and it's cold in the fall. Now I ain't finished.
Hi, I'm Shad Ross of Little Red's Barbecue, and today we're going to do something just a little bit different. See, I got up this morning and went to the Lakeline Farmers Market in order to get inspiration for my regular college football feast. Today's game day and I have to do something, but about halfway through the farmers market, Mother Nature let me know she just wasn't going to cooperate. So I'm not going to be able to grill today, but I'm still going to be able to do something really good for football. I came across a vendor. She goes by the name of Lala's Lemonade. This stuff was absolutely fantastic. She has several different flavors, including this lavender lemonade, which is incredible. So I decided to use lemon as my jumping off point for my inspiration today. I've got a lot of fresh lemons here, and I've got my Little Red's lemon pepper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a nice light salad. I'm going to use a spring mix, some glazed walnuts, some cranberries, some feta cheese, and I'm going to make a homemade lemon vinaigrette using Little Red's lemon pepper. Then for our main entree, I'm going to stick with that, and I'm going to make lemon pepper chicken wings. Now, you can't go wrong with chicken wings for a football feast, and lemon pepper is one of my absolute favorites. One of the other things that inspired me up at the farmer's market was I came across these just picked yesterday mushrooms, which looked absolutely incredible, and I knew I wanted to do stuffed mushrooms, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to stuff them with. A few minutes later, I came across another vendor that had quail eggs, and I thought, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some pork sausage seasoned with Little Red's rib rub, and then I'm going to stuff the mushrooms with the sausage, some fresh cheese I got up at the Lakeline Farmers Market as well, and I'm going to top it all with a baked quail egg. And I think we're going to be in really good shape. Now, while I was up at the market, I did get to talk with a couple of people that I'm not going to be able to show today, because what I did is I got some beef from Winter's Family Beef, and I'm going to make a Big Bad Wolf burger with that. And I got some fresh eggs from Gerald Cole from Organic Care Farms. I'll be honest with you, this beef is fantastic and those eggs can't be beat, and they really deserve to be done the right way, and the right way for that burger is on the grill. So I'm going to wait a day for that. This will be a two-part farmers market football feast video, so look for part 2 and you'll see those. But for today, we're going to get started with these mushrooms, and I'll do that right now. So what I've got is a pound of pork sausage. This is regular, just pork sausage. And I'm going to season it with Little Red's rib rub. Rib rub's good on any pork product. It adds just a little bit of sweet, a little bit of heat, and a whole lot of wonderful to whatever you're doing. So I'm just going to give this a nice coating. And I'm going to brown up this sausage so I can stuff them in the mushrooms. So we'll take just a few minutes to brown this up, and then we'll get to stuffing. All right, so to get these mushrooms ready, I'm just going to add just a drizzle of olive oil in here. I'm going to toss all these mushrooms, just kind of get them coated. They'll soak up all that lovely olive oil, getting nice and moist. Add just a little bit more. These are some big mushrooms. These will also help them soften up in the oven and come out really, really good. Now I've got a foil-lined tray here that I'm going to use. I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I'm going to take a little bit of this Monteseo style cheese. Now I'll say Monteseo style cheese because if it were truly Monteseo, it would have to come from a specific region in Italy. And I know this didn't because this was made in Waco, Texas, and I bought it at the farmer's market yesterday. So it's Monteseo style, which means it's going to be a nice, creamy, light cheese. It's not very sharp, but man, it sure is delicious. So we're just going to put a little bit of this cheese in the bottom of each mushroom. Put a spoonful of that sausage right on top of it. Squish that down in there. I'll get all of these stuffed up. We'll pop those in the oven. Okay, so I've got my mushrooms in the oven, and they still need about 3 or 4 more minutes, which is perfect because I'm getting my quail eggs in these little mini muffin pans. I'm going to bake these. Now, full disclosure, quail eggs are not the easiest eggs to crack and to get in a pan perfectly. So you're probably going to want to buy a few more quail eggs than what you think you really need. And even when you get them in the pan, transfer might not go well, so I do a couple extra. I'm going to use a knife to cut these, or to crack these. Part of it is because the quail egg itself is very fragile, but the inner membrane of it is really, really leathery and really tough. So even if you crack the shell, probably not going to get through that membrane. We're just going to crack it right into that mini pan right there, and these are good to go. So we're going to take these. I'm going to put the mushrooms on the bottom shelf of the oven. I'm going to put these on the top shelf. These will go for about 3.5 minutes, and we'll be good to go. So these eggs were in for 4 minutes, and they have set nicely. I'm just going to pop them out of that nonstick pan right on top of one of those mushrooms. And you can see when you break into there, that yolk is going to run just a little bit, get in there with that sausage and that cheese. Oh, delicious. Even the cat thinks so. Okay, so now we're going to make our homemade lemon vinaigrette. We're going to start off with a 1/4 cup here of red wine vinegar. To that, we're going to add a 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil. There we go, 1/2 cup of olive oil. I've got the juice of 1 large lemon. Now, I use Meyer lemons from New Zealand when I make the lemon vinaigrette. As you can see, that's a really big lemon. It almost looks like an orange. As a matter of fact, it has more of a citrusy, orangey taste to it than a regular lemon, and I think it gives it just a little bit extra kick. So the juice of 1 large lemon, and then 1 teaspoon of Little Red's lemon pepper. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of the zest off of this lemon and add that to this vinaigrette. And then the very last step is I've got 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard and a very unhappy bird. I'm just going to put that Dijon mustard in there, whisk all this together, and that is our lemon vinaigrette for our salad. So we've got our lemon vinaigrette all made up. I like for everybody to be able to add their own salad dressing. People are very picky on how much salad dressing they like. So what I did is I just got this little jar or little bottle from the grocery store. It's even got some salad recipes on there. I'm just going to pour our lemon vinaigrette right in there. Pop that cap on. Now this will stay good in the refrigerator for a couple of weeks, so if you want to use this more than once you can. Also makes it really easy to shake up for right before you put it on your salad. Now actually making this salad couldn't be easier. This is just a spring mix from the grocery store. It's got some baby spinach in it, some arugula for some pepperiness. Get that pre-done, a little crumbled feta cheese, and still an angry bird. I guess it's his dinner time too. A little bit of crumbled feta cheese in there, and then this is just a cranberries with glazed walnuts topping found right in the salad section of your grocery store. Sprinkle that in, toss everything around a little bit, then let everybody get their individual bowls. Top it with the lemon vinaigrette, and you're good to go. Okay, so now it's time to start the chicken wings, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a paper towel and pat these dry. One of the things that people think you can't get good crispy chicken wings in the oven, and that's not necessarily true, but you are going to want to remove as much moisture as you can from those chicken wings before you pop them in so that chicken skin does get a chance to get nice and crispy. I don't marinate my wings when I cook them in the oven. For that very reason, I want that skin to be as dry as possible. All I'm going to do is put a dry rub on there, the Little Red's lemon pepper, and pop these in the oven. I've got the oven preheated to 400 degrees, and I'm just going to pop these onto some cookie sheets and then season them up. Okay, so I've got my chicken wings all laid out. I've got the wing portion on this side, the drumette portion on this side. I want to get these with the most skin facing up, and I'm just going to give them a really good liberal coat of that Little Red's lemon pepper. we'll get all of these seasoned up, and then they're going to go into an oven preheated at 400 degrees for about 40 to 45 minutes. Then I'm going to take them out and I'm going to give them just a little bit extra of a lemon kick by mixing some lemon juice and some olive oil, and I'll show you that here in just a minute after I get these in the oven. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, we want to give those lemon pepper wings just a little bit extra of a lemon kick. So what I've got is a bowl here with half a cup of olive oil in it. I'm going to take and juice 1 lemon. We'll get that lemon juice in there nice. And then I'm going to also add just a little bit of fresh lemon zest. Now those chicken wings have been in the oven at 400 degrees for about 45 minutes now. They're just about ready to come out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out, toss them in this for just a little bit, and then I'm going to put them back in the pan and I'm going to put them underneath the broiler for about 2 minutes, just so they don't feel oily to the hands and to the touch when you take them out of the oven to eat. So we'll get those tossed back in the oven. So these chicken wings are just about ready. I'm going to scoop some up and drop them into this lemon olive oil mixture that we made earlier, just to give them that extra lemon kick. And then we're going to pop them back in the oven for just a few minutes under broil. So we'll mix these up, get these good and coated, pop these back in the oven. We'll be ready in just a few minutes. So we toss those chicken wings in that lemon olive oil mix, put them back in the oven under broil for about 2 minutes just to crisp them up just a little bit more. And now we're ready to go. We've got our Lala's lemonade, our lemon vinaigrette salad, our beautiful lemon pepper chicken wings. And I just want to thank you for watching the video. This is only our second video. We're going to get better as time goes on. We're going to let the cat out. But I thank you for watching. As I mentioned earlier, it's college game day and it's kickoff time. So I got to run. I got my wings, I got my salad, I'm ready to go. Roll Tide.
It's a song about nothing. It's about everything. It's a song about nothing. Maybe it's about everything. It's a song about nothing.